Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for race number 5 of the season. We are here at the Las Vegas Bullring. And I'm joined up in the booth by Will.
Hello!
Turn him up just a bit. There, that should be better. We got just about 10 minutes left of practice here, and we got a bunch of guys here tonight. We got just about 13, 15, around that. Yep, 13. And on the screen right now, Alfie Sharon Jr. specifically told me not to talk about him, so. Meanwhile, Mark Thomas going around for a spin there. He has the fastest lap so far in qualifying, or practice, sorry. There is no qualifying, by the way. You don't get to do that around here.
We've seen a lot of people spinning. It seems like the main points that you want to watch out for is entry. If you mess up your entry, you're going to spin around in the middle. And exit. Exit is very crucial. If you exit too low, it seems like that's where you are going to spin the car.
Yeah, this track is very loose. These cars are a bit of a handful to drive at sometimes. They're very fast and very fun. We'll see how these drivers can, I guess, hold on to it. I mean, there's a lot to do here. We have heats. We have an invert that no one knows. It's different every single week. Last week's winner gets an EOL. This league has a bunch of exciting stuff in store for us here tonight. 70 lap main feature. And I think we should maybe dial someone up here. I feel like picking on Shane here. So let's go ahead, drag him in. He's currently 5th quickest. Hey Shane, this is Will and Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got us? Alright. We'll try
Well, that worked out great.
Yeah, we'll try someone else here. Mark Thomas. He's in the VC. Hey Mark, this is Sean and Will up in the booth with VRN. You got us?
Hey, my friend, how are you?
Doing good. You currently have the fastest lap here in practice. You seem to have the best overall speed as well. So, I mean, what's your confidence level going into tonight's race?
Well, I don't know. It's I'm not used to the Bullring and this short track stuff and this car, but yeah, I'm just hoping to keep it clean. I've been playing with my brake bias because getting the car to turn in on the brakes is proving to be tricky. To be honest, that's been my biggest thing. I've spent more time going backwards than I have going forwards, I think.
So we've seen a lot of cars spinning around here, and it seems like they're all in certain points. Do you think we're going to see a lot of spinning during the race, or do you think people are going to kind of clean up their racing and figure it out quite quick?
I hope they're going to figure it out quite quick. I think things will calm down once people get into the groove of it, and maybe the track rubber's in a bit. I think that will help a little. But I think I mean, it's practice, and everybody wants that quick time. So I think everybody's, pushing the limits, seeing where the grip is, seeing how fast they can go. Just trying to get the car dialed in and settled. So, I mean, I think there might be a spin or two, especially on restarts. With cold tyres, I mean, coming out of some of these corners is a little tricky. So I think there's probably going to be a little bit of spinning here and there. But I mean, these guys they're really good drivers. So I mean, I think we should be all right.
All right. Well, you got anything, Sean?
Nope. Just want to say good luck tonight, Mark, and thanks for taking the time to talk with us here.
You're very welcome. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate you.
All right, Mark Thomas. I think he's trying to get his first win on the season. Don't quote me on that. I'm looking now. It's a bit weirder to locate because they did not have everything in SRH, which is fine. And actually, he has not won a race. He only has one start, and Mark is sitting 20. I just saw it and I just lost it. Where'd it go? 29th in points right now. And your points leader going into tonight's race is Alfie in the number 1 car, and then Robert Warnes is just a handful of points back from him, but I don't see him in the session. And then it's Mike Taschereau in the 33, has the 7th fastest lap. Will, he's 3rd in points.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're seeing a lot of a situation of some drivers just having struggles with the track, not being able to get the speed, because it seems you need a certain type of way to get speed here.
Yeah. And I mean, personally, I think we're gonna see Alfie get a bigger points lead after tonight here. I mean,
I can see that.
the first 4 races of the season, his average finish is 2nd place. He has 1 win. He might even be able to get number 2 here tonight.
Maybe. Of course, I'd be looking around at all these other cars. For example, Mark Thomas running here in the 50 car. I mean, he's still holding the fastest time. And he seems quite consistent, too. He just ran a 14.137.
And he just ran a 9.819. Okay.
Oh, Alfie just ran a 13.875, taking Mark Thomas out of the first place in practice.
We were just saying. Wow. Broadcaster jinx. We were just talking about this with. I was just talking with Alfie about this too. So. But hey, that's practice. That's not qualifying. But wait, there is no qualifying. We're gonna jump straight into the heats right after this. Yep. Joe Mark still has the 4th fastest. Shane Wagner 5th fastest. Dan Butler 6th. And Dustin Painter 4th in points right now. He just joined the session. And it's still no sign. Oh, Robert Warnes is 3rd fastest. Sorry, I didn't see him before, but I see him now. He has a 13.914. So Alfie may not be able to get as much of a gap as I may have thought he would.
I think here we're going to see a lot of tight racing. Just the way these cars are. Plus, we've got a pretty good amount. Like, there's not too much gap between everyone here, all the way back to like 7th place.
Yeah.
Like, we've got a really good group of guys here to put on a really good race.
Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, this is our first race with this league, and so far, it looks promising by the looks of it. There we go. I think the 26 car is the only car that's out on track right now. Nope, Alfie is as well. Got 2.5 minutes left of practice. Next race up on the schedule for the OGRL Tour Modified Series is going to be Irwindale Inner. So it's like smaller than the Irwindale.
Yeah.
Oh geez, how big is that track? The inner layout. Because the outer layout isn't big, and then you're gonna shrink it down even more. I think it's like 1/3 of a mile.
It's going to be short, but I think it's also going to be very entertaining.
Yep. 0.33 miles in length, so about the same length as Hickory. I think Hickory is 0.35. I don't know how big the Bullring is, or how small it is. Okay.
Oh, 26 hard hit there.
Bullring is 0.37. Not bad. I want to see what's going to happen during these heat races.
Yeah, I think these heat races are going to say a lot.
I've never raced here at the Bullring. I don't know how the track is going to be. We heard Mark, he talked about track getting rubbered in and as he spins. But how do you think the track's going to be when it does get rubbered in? Do you think we'll see another lane?
I think from my experience running a few laps today, I noticed tire heat is what you're going to be watching the most. Once you get those hot tires, you can actually run the track pretty well and not risk wrecking. But at the same time, when it gets rubbered in too, you're going to get gripped up. So what I'd be recommending my driver right now from a crew chief standpoint, start the race with a good bit of brake bias up on your car. Then once you start feeling the track getting rubbered in and all that, take that brake bias down so that you can get your car a little bit looser.
We saw a bit of a side-by-side battle there, and Mark Thomas was able to clear the number 1 car eventually. I don't know, man. This is going to be a fun race to watch. That's
Oh, for sure. I'm excited.
all I know. Practice coming to an end, and Alfie will have the fastest practice lap overall, the 13.876. Not too bad. Alright, heat race number 1 is up. Let's see, we have 8 cars in the first heat. Row number 1, starting first, is Alfie in the number 1 machine, and then Dustin Painter in the 65. And then
Robert,
go.
Sure, you go.
Okay. Robert Warren starting the 3rd in his number 95 machine, and then Joshua Buckley, 13 machine, starting 4th. Mark Thomas, Joe Marks rounding out your 3rd row, and then rounding out heat race number 1 is David Bennett in the 17 and Dan Butler in the 18.
This is a pretty exciting starting lineup right here.
Oh yeah.
I'd watch this 1 in 65 here on this restart. On this start rather. I think it's going to be quite intense.
We'll see what happens. I think the 95 might be able to get the jump here. Robert Warrens might be able to get the jump on the 65 and move up to 2nd position.
Maybe, but I think you'd have to take it 3 wide to really get that to work effectively, and you don't want to do that right off the start of the heat.
Yeah, but
he kind of looks like he might try to do it, though. You see how he's a little bit higher than that 1 car there? I think he's going to try to do it.
I doubt it. We'll see what happens, though. We don't know what that outside lane is really going to do.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Let's see what happens here. Pace car is off. We're getting ready to throw the green flag for the first time here tonight. It's going to be Alfie Sharon Jr. leading field to green. Green flag is out. Oh.
Whoa, that outside line. Oh, that was close.
I don't think either of us expected that right there.
No, I didn't think that 65 was going to get that much of a run there.
Well,
That makes you wonder how powerful that outside line really is.
Dustin Painter takes the race lead on lap 1, and here comes Alfie.
Whoa! The
Huge
11
dive
backed
bomb to
off.
the inside. And now Robert Warren's on his inside, trying to take over second position. Almost some contact there between the 13 and the 50.
Look at how that one's holding. Oh, one spinning. Keep it up on that high line there.
I mean, he didn't hit anything, so I guess he's okay.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's fine. I was just worried about him staying up there because I didn't want him to come back down and take out another car.
Well, that gives Robert Warren's second position. And Dustin Painter raced the lead.
Ooh, 50 gets loose there right in front of the 15. That could have been bad. 13, rather.
Joshua Buckley right behind the number 50 machine, trying to move up to third position, sorry.
Uh-oh. Man, that 13 is racy.
He is throwing it into the corner there. Almost able to make it stick, but not really.
No. And I think he's trying to back off, too, just a little bit off of that 50 so he doesn't just spin him.
Robert Warrens has caught up to the back of Dustin Painter. 3 laps to go now in heat race number 1.
Ooh, that's going to be a bad mistake for the 65 there.
He's going to try him on the outside. Can he get him?
I don't think he's going to get it. He's going to have to take that inside. That's the only way to guarantee it.
Bumper.
Oh, gave him the bumper.
He's sideways.
That's going to get him bent out of shape.
Right in front of him.
Oh!
Mark Thomas is out.
50 is around.
Here comes the
13. 13 is taking the lead.
Joshua Buckley now to the race lead. So much to go over. We're definitely going to have to look over that.
That was large.
White flag is in the air. Thomas and Robert Warrens out of contention for this one.
Wow.
And Joshua Buckley leads the final 2 laps and steals the heat win here tonight.
That is, wow, that is crazy.
None of us expected that. All right, I'm ready for heat race number 2. Get them lined up. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Get them lined up. Let's go. Come on. That was awesome.
All right, starting lineup for heat race number 2. Shane Wagner in the 26, and Thomas Melnick Holland in the 00. James Kerr in the number 75 car starting 3rd here tonight, and Kevin Feemster number 7 car starting 4th. Wait, what? Starting 5th, starting 7th? That doesn't add up. Okay, Mike Taschereau in the 33 car. He's starting 5th here tonight. And then Byron Torchia starting 7th. And I am going to guess that someone didn't grid.
That would be my guess by the looks of it. We're missing a car on that outside line there.
We are missing the 6th place car. That is why Brian was moved up into the 3rd row.
So is that 2 car going to be moved up to the outside, or the 33 moved up to the outside? What's going to happen here?
Nope. They're going to stay in the same
start
line.
like that?
Yep. Now, if there were someone on the outside of the 2 car, then they would move up.
Okay.
You stay in the same line. What a great first heat. Let's see if we can get...
That heat was amazing.
That was just the heat race. We still have 80...
We still got a main feature.
Yeah, we have a 70-lap main feature and a 10-lap heat race number 2. So let's see how this one goes. Pace car is off. Wagner and Holland are going to lead us to the green flag in this one here.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. They're rolling. Can Holland clear Wagner? He's all the way up the track.
Oh, that's going to... Yep, Wagner is not going to have a good race.
Holland up into the outside wall there. And Shane Wagner.
26 has a lead.
He pulled away by about
someone's
half
wrecking.
a second. It's the 2 and the 00.
Uh-oh. 00 kind of sent it, and guess that just messed with the 2 as well. Ouch, that sucked. Don't want that.
Here. Wagner
26 with a monster lead. Look at that.
Just about a second now out of turn 4. It is a second. 7 laps to go. Lap car down on the bottom. That's Holland. Tough break for the 2 and the 00. Kevin Feemster having a good entry there. He might be able to catch up to Tashiro.
I could see it. Yeah, I could definitely see it. He's got the speed for it.
Tashiro running 3rd. And there will be an invert, like I mentioned before. And we don't know what the invert is yet. Look, James Kerr is a really good entry. He is gaining time on Shane Wagner. We'll have to see what he can do here with 4 laps to go. Coming to 3 to go. I don't think he has enough time.
I mean, yeah, I don't think he has enough time. He's got probably 5 car length between them. Although there is that lap car there. If that lap car slows down the 26, which is not going to happen as we just saw.
It's about half a second gap between first and second. Now down to 4/10 of a second. 2 laps to go here at the Bullring at Las Vegas.
I think if anything was going to happen, you'd have to make a really extreme move here.
White flag is in the air. Gap is still 4/10 down to 3/10. He's definitely faster, that is for sure.
He is. But I don't think there's no way he can catch him.
Nope, not enough time for James Kerr. He will come home second, and Shane Wagner will win heat race number 2 here tonight.
Look at that.
I don't think anyone really expected that race to go like that.
I didn't either.
Alright, well, let's take a look at your starting lineup. Wait. Oh, there's a 1 minute warm-up. I didn't realize that. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back. Alright, it's go time here at the Bullring. 70 laps. A lot of cars. I don't know how many to be exact. I think 14? Or something? Something around that ballpark. We shall see. Warm-up is over. And let's take a look at your starting lineup for tonight's event. On your front row, Joe Marks in the number 4 and Mike Tashiro in the 33, starting second.
And Butler starting 3rd in the 18 with James Kerr starting 4th in the 75.
And then in row 3, Dustin Painter, Shane Wagner, 2 very fast drivers. We'll see what those 2 can do.
Joshua Buckley starting 7th with Kevin Feemster starting 8th.
Feemster. Alfie Sharon Jr., 9th on the grid. And right beside him is the number 2 car of Brian Torchia. Torch?
Robert Warren starting 11th with Thomas Melnick Holland starting 12th.
And if it's okay with you, Thomas, we're just gonna do Thomas Holland, I guess. And then Mark Thomas in the number 50 car. He has some work to do rounding out the field. David Bennett starting 15th. There's no one else there. Yep. Joe Marks in the American Flag USA modified is going to lead the field to green with Mike Tashiro on his outside. Heat race number 1 was great. Heat race number 2 was good. What will the feature be like here tonight? Pace car is off. Marks, Tashiro, Butler, and Kerr, your front 4. as we're getting ready for the green flag to drop. Green flag is out. We are racing here at the Bullring.
Oh, we already got some contact there between the 26 and the 75. 33 didn't get going.
Not a great start for him. He's still on the outside. Huge run. 75
Oh,
is
75
sideways.
spinning.
Oh!
Caution's out.
Did you see how close that one dude was? I don't know who it was.
That, yeah. And that's just simply 75 is faster than 33 and just didn't seem to slow down enough.
Kevin Feemster barely escaping by that.
Wow! Look at that, dude.
That must have been a very big poop moment there.
Code Brown, Code Brown.
A little bit faster here. You can see. Oh, I didn't mean to click it twice. Here's an onboard view of what happened. This is the entire start of the race on the number 7 of Kevin Feemster. I mean, he is probably just a hair off of that 75 car there. There is not a lot of room right there.
Not at all.
Feemster's in the chat. You want to drag him up? Drag him down?
Do we have time?
I think so.
Bring him up.
Hey, Kevin, Sean and Will up in the booth.
We definitely do not have time. The pace car's off.
Oh, okay. Bye-bye. Well, that was weird. I didn't know we were doing single file restarts, but hey, single file restarts are cool, and green flag is already back out. Sorry, Kevin, we will definitely get you an interview after the race, and a bit of contact there between the 65 and the 8. Dan Butler.
Oh, 2 and 95 there.
Oh, jeez. Side by side.
Everyone's aggressive here. Oh, got a spinner.
It's a 0-0.
Whoa! I didn't even see the accident there.
What happened? I think everyone.
I don't know. The 13 and someone else was sitting on the track. Wow. Okay.
Okay. Let's see if we can back it up here. We're gonna watch the number 13 car. Joshua Buckley. Looks like the 65 got sideways, maybe? No.
Pretty sure the 13 hooked him. Don't think it was intentional, but definitely got him.
And everyone just piled on in,
Yeah.
just had nowhere to go.
That sucks. That's some good cars out of the race right there.
Yeah. So we didn't have time to do it this past time. Let's try it now. Hey Kevin, Sean and Will up in the booth with VRN. You got us?
Yes, I do. How we doing?
Doing good. I mean, you had a little bit of a Code Brown there on that first caution there. We were going to talk to you before, but we already went green by the time we dragged you in. So, I mean, barely got by that one. How was that feeling?
Yeah, it was close. Both of them being pretty close here, right in front of me it seems like. But I made it through. Not sure how I did. I just turned the wheel. So, yeah. Not too bad though.
All right, well, I don't have anything, and I think we may be going green here soon, so... Got anything else, Sean?
How's the car feeling right now? You're running 5th, and you started 9th, I think. So, I mean, you're up pretty far from where you started.
Yeah, it's loose right now. Loose on entry, loose on exit. These cold tires, it's going to take a few laps to get these tires used to us. So, I'm saying about 20 laps until this car's actually come in, so...
Alright, well, good luck on this restart. Good luck throughout the rest of the race.
Thank you.
Alright, getting ready for the restart here once again, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Joe Marks and Mike Taschereau on your front row. Green flag is out. Great jump for Marks.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Taschereau going to clear.
I know we've seen that the 33 is not particularly fast on the restarts. Caution's already out.
I don't know what happened there. Oh, now we do.
75 in the 1. Ah, there we go.
It was a 65 and 75. Nope, 65, 95, 75. A lot of fives were involved in that one there. And then
Man.
a lot of cars getting tangled up in incidents early on right now.
I think they're trying to race it super hard right now, which I think is probably not the best call. I'd just be trying to making some laps here because we've still got 50 laps to go, more than that even. Like,
Yeah.
and they're not giving room. They're pressuring each other very hard for it being lap 13.
I mean, points wise here, if the one car continues to kind of struggle right now, he might lose the points lead.
Hmm?
He doesn't have a huge lead in Mike Tashiro. He's running second right now. I'm pretty sure he's either second or third in the points currently. It's going to be close after tonight. I mean, we still have 10 more races to go after this race. So, it realistically wouldn't be a massive loss. Tashiro is 18 points behind Alfie, so he cannot possibly get points lead after tonight with how the point system works. We would need 18 or more cars, I think, or 19 or more cars, something like that. Something around that number.
Something around there, but I think this is going to be another good restart here. We've got the same 4 guys that we've had for a little bit here, and they've been really racy off these restarts.
We'll see what happens. Should be coming to 1 to green this time. Yep. And the 95 of Robert Warrens is going to get the wave around, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe he's going to be up here with these guys. But he's a lap down. See what happens. Joe Marks, Tashiro, Butler, Wagner, Feemster, your top 5 as they run right now. And
I don't like this.
It's been Marks leading the race every lap. Green flag is out. Marks didn't really get a good jump there. As Tashiro and Butler will be battling for second here. Everyone seems to single it out. 65 looking on the inside of Holland for 7th. And he'll take that position pretty swiftly. And Buckley now moving up to 9th. Feemster holding on to 5th position for now. And everyone else seems to be spreading out and calming down for the most part. As Alfie trying to work his way back through the field here. He has speed. He was the fastest car in practice.
Oh.
A little squirrely there, Wagner, 26. I think it was just because he got on the apron, though. What do you think?
I could see it. I know the apron can get slick, but it can also be your best friend. At least here.
This track seems very hard.
Oh, it's definitely difficult, but it is a very fun track nonetheless.
00 really just had to swerve out of the way there. And...
Oh, 26 spinning right in front of the 13-1. Oh, Whitey! Oh!
Oh, another big pile up on lap 23. Caution is back out. Let's take another look at it here. Shane Wagner, 26, who got loose in the entry and just spun it right around.
It looked like he had it locked up and the 13 was going to stop in time, but then he just, I don't know if he did it on purpose or the car just went up the track, but it took out the 1.
I doubt he did it on purpose, but you never know how these drivers are feeling right now.
Although we do have a lead change here with Mike Tassero in the lead.
Did Joe Marks pit now? How did Tashiro take the lead? Wait, what? I don't see anything that says that Joe Marks was passed. That's weird. Just about halfway through this race. Tastro, now your race leader.
Got the 8 behind him in second there.
Tastro has now led 6 laps. Maybe Joe Marks may have made a mistake earlier on that we may have missed.
That may be my guess. We were watching the back. That's where the excitement seemed to be.
Let's see if I can find it. No. I don't see anything that says he was passed. That's weird. This thing might be broken. I don't know. We'll see. Tashiro, Butler, Marks, Thomas, Feemster. Your top 5 as they run here. And Alfie is still sitting in the pits right now. He's probably not happy at all with how his car is handling.
Oh, I doubt it. He hasn't had a very good day today. He's just been involved in almost every accident that's gone on the speedway.
Joe Marks, in his number 4 modified, led the first 19 laps and is now restarting 3rd on the inside line. Tashiro and Butler, your front row. This is probably going to be a good start here.
Oh, for sure.
See what happens. Pace car is off. Green flag about to be back out on the speedway. The 33 and the 18.
Uh-oh.
Green flag is out. I don't like how you said uh-oh.
I didn't like how that 33 seemed to slow down a little bit in front of the 4. That kind of messed the 4 up there. Got the 8 down behind him.
That's a strategy. That's how some people do restarts. It's personal preference, I guess. And I think Sharon Alfie has disconnected Dustin Painter up inside the top 5. He has some good speed right now.
7's going up to the high line there.
Wiggle out of 4 for Painter. Side by side here for 6th. And it looks like Robert not going to be able to get it. Brickley holds on to it. Feemster struggling here. Oh,
that was
jam
scary.
there. Oh, that could have ended very, very badly.
I'm sure you could feel that right there. He had 2 cars pushing on his bumper.
Imagine what the dude in the middle was feeling.
Oh, for sure, yeah. He had nowhere to go. He was just being driven by the car behind him and in front of him.
Yeah. I think it was James Kerr who was stuck in the middle there. Joshua Brickley up inside the top 5. He's starting.
Ooh, 33 up high. 8 takes the lead.
And Dan Butler now leading the way.
He's going to try to take it back, but I don't think he can get it back without fighting him on the inside. Got a lap car coming up here, too.
Oh, geez, there's so much going on. Joe Marks not able to get on the inside of Tashiro. And Dan Butler leads the way for now. Over halfway now as well. We have the lap car of Shane Wagner up in front of him. There is a lot going on right now.
That 4 is such a good entry, but he loses it on exit, it seems.
Well, let's see what's going on. Let's go ahead, gyro cam him. See how he is doing. And actually, they're now battling for position up in front of him. Tashiro.
Oh, wow.
Trying to take the race lead. We got a front row seat to this. And Tashiro going to clear. New leader once again. 33 machine.
I wouldn't think he'd keep that lead for long. That 8 and 33 are fighting like it's the end of the race.
See what happens. They still have Shane Wagner up in the
26
wall.
in the wall.
I was just about to say they still have them in front of him. And then he got it from the outside wall. So he is now going to be 2 laps down.
Oh, 13's loose. think he got it back though.
Joshua Buckley outside of the top 5. Back inside the top 5. He's got a lap car and a car on his outside as well.
You can
And
see
he'll
what
be
he's
okay.
doing there is he's putting 2 tires down on that apron. But if you put 4 tires down on that apron, that'll get you loose. And that's what we just saw with him that got him loose.
Dan Butler keeping in tow with the 33. Front 2 kind of pulling away from the field now. It's about half a second between second and third place. Joe Marks.
Caution's out.
Oh, man. Caution is out with less than, or not less than, but just about 25 to go. Will Tashro be able to keep the race lead on this restart? What happened? That's another question. Oh, there's your answer. Shane Wagner involved. Let's see what happens. Sent it too hard.
Yeah.
And once again got loose and just... It's the 00 just really
It's
had nowhere to
weird though.
go.
I wouldn't be racing someone like that if I'm 2 laps down.
I don't know.
I'd just be trying to log laps. That's kind of a weird move there. He was trying to shoot into that corner.
It's Tashiro in the VC. Well, I don't think we have enough time.
No. These cautions go by very fast here.
Surprisingly, yeah. We have enough time to say, hi, how you doing? Alright, goodbye. That's pretty much about it. Tashiro, having a good race right now.
Looks like we have that 50 in 4th, don't we?
Yes,
We haven't
sir.
seen much of him till just about a few laps ago when he came into 4th.
He might be able to steal 3rd.
If not, I could see him trying to get to the win pretty quick.
I don't know. I think Tashiro has this one.
Anything could happen. We've seen the 8 and the 33 fight, and we know that the 33 isn't usually the best on restarts.
Yeah, but at the same time, we did just say that the 33 was doing good, and now that we said he was going to do good, he's not going to do good.
Probably not a good logic to have.
It's the broadcaster's jinx. Well, it happens every time. Let's see what kind of restart Mark Thomas can get here.
I think he's going to get a pretty good one. I think he's going to be down. He's going to be up on that outside line, right behind that 8 car, and that 8 car has some speed on these restarts. If that 50 has some speed too, they could probably get through there pretty quick.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. The 33 Tashiro needs to have a good restart here. Let's see what happens. Pace car is off. Inside line is going to be going first. And whenever they are ready, out of 4, green flag is out. Tashiro going to clear.
Here we go. He's going to clear. Nope. No! Whoa!
Oh!
Huge wreck. Huge wreck.
Joe Mark saved it. Mark Thomas didn't.
There wasn't much doing to save there.
Whoa! That was a 95.
That 95 shot in there way too fast. That's ridiculous how fast he went in there.
Let's take a look at the replay here. We are on board the 95 car right now of Robert Warnes.
He
got hooked.
braked. Well, he also braked way too late. You can see everyone's braking in front of him, then he taps the brake as he's getting spun. He was trying to go in there without braking, and it's just, I mean, he's already in someone else's line. I think that's completely on the 95 there. There's nothing else that we can really say there.
Other than, how about what a save for the 4 car, though?
Yeah, 4 car had a great save there. Congrats to the 4 car. But to everyone else who's involved in that wreck, that kind of sucks.
Take another look. Watch the number 4 car on the bottom. Completely sideways. I think the 8 car kind of helped him there.
Yeah.
I think.
For sure. And the 50 above him.
I don't know. I think there's more contact between him and the 18 than And I'm sure people are not happy with the 95 after that
Oh
one.
no.
That's going to issue another restart. We have what? 19 laps to go? 18 laps to go? Right?
Somewhere around there.
It's coming
It's a
down to
number.
the wire. It's a number? Well, thank you, Captain Obvious.
All right. Yeah, I think this... we haven't seen much of that 7 car. I wonder how he's going to do on this restart. Going to be starting 4th in that outside row.
Feemster was moving up, and then he kind of started to struggle a bit towards the middle of the race, and now he's back inside the top 5, running 4th, and we'll see what happens here. He might get a good start. He hopefully will. But it's going to be a single file restart again, which understandably so. Well, let's see what kind of restart the 33 can get here. He's led 29 of 70 laps to tonight. Green flag is out, and a great start by the 33.
8 cars under him. That was quick on that 8 car too.
I think the 33 may have gone just a little bit tight there.
Oh, it looks like he's getting tight. You can see it on each exit. And being on that outside lane doesn't help at all either. He's going to have to lift a little bit.
He's still stuck up there.
Yeah, and now he's got 4 under him. He's going to get shuffled.
There he goes.
Oh, there we go.
Now, whoa.
Oh, 95 getting hit around again by the 13.
Toshiro.
Oh, car spinning.
Time on entries.
Nope, saved it.
Good job saving it. Tashiro's running really good laps right now. 13 nines, which was like some of the fastest laps we saw during practice.
Yeah.
Kevin Feemster trying to work his way inside the top 3. 4 car moved all the way up the track. Feemster going to take 3rd for now. And here comes the 13 of Joshua Buckley in the 4th. Not quite yet, though.
Oh, 4 cars can get tight there, yep.
Battled for the lead. 10 to go at the line. Toshiro takes it. Coming to 9 to go, sorry. No, for a track that seems to be a little hard to pass at, these drivers are making it seem very easy.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa, 13 gets into 7.
I don't think there was contact there. I think the 7 might have gotten loose.
I think there was contact. I know the 13 shot in pretty hot into that turn.
Let's take another look at it super quickly here.
Oh, 95 got hit by the 7.
Yeah, there's no contact. 7 just got loose on the entry and overcorrected it. 7 laps to go.
7 gets rammed. I don't think that's going to be a caution, though.
Feemster once again dropping outside of the top 5. He had a great run going for that 7 crew. Coming to 5 laps to go for Toshiro. Can he get it done here tonight? He has a great line, running fast and consistent lap times. There doesn't really seem to be much of a fall off here. Four to go now. Butler, Buckley, Warrens, and Marks round out your front 5. Coming to just 3 more rounds of the Bullring. We've had 4 different winners so far in the first 4 races. And it looks like we may see our 5th different winner. I think Will might be having some issues there.
It's still crazy back here.
There he goes. White flag
4
is in
cars
the air.
getting tight.
1 more lap to go for Toshiro. Down the backstretch and into turn
Four car
number...
gets into the rear of the 65.
It's already white flagged, man. Tashiro is going to get the win at the Bullring. First win of the season. And a great
Oh,
points day for
95
him.
just spun the 13.
4 cars on his roof.
Wow.
I don't think you're supposed to finish the race like that, sir.
I don't think the 95 was happy with the 13 there at all. That was straight aggression. He rammed into him. I don't think anyone's happy with anyone.
No, they're probably just having fun. That's what most of the guys in here do. They like to have fun. Tashiro gets the win. That was a pretty good race.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at your finishing results of tonight's race. Mike Tashiro gained only 1 position, had the fastest lap of a 13.917, and won the race just by a tenth and a half over Dan Butler. And then Joshua Buckley, Robert Warrens, Dustin Painter, Joe Marks, Kevin Feemster, Mark Thomas, Brian Torchia, James Kerr, rounding out your top 10. And then rounding out your field, Shane Wagner finished 9 laps down. Thomas Holland finished 24 laps down. And then Alfie finished 47 laps down. Not had a great night at all for your points leader. And then David Bennett didn't start the race in the 17 car. We already have everybody in the VC for post-race interviews. We'll start off with Joshua Buckley. Hey Josh, this is Sean and Will up in the booth with VRN. You got us?
Gotcha.
Alright, well, you come home third here tonight in the feature. How do you think your night went overall?
Unfortunate early. Just trying to bide my time. I didn't think I was honestly going to be pretty good here. Just as I was watching everybody else's line, just progressively got better. Unfortunately, I did barely tag Painter early, which I apologize for, and just grinded it out, man. That's all it was, is grinding it out.
So how did the track feel when you were racing it? Because we saw, people were still getting a little bit loose off of even towards the end. I know I saw you got loose when you got like all 4 of your wheels down on that apron. You kind of got loose, but you saved it. How did the track feel throughout the whole race?
It was uneasy. I mean, you had to run the bottom line. If you were up a little bit or too low, obviously it's going to upset the car if you're too low, which is what happened in that instance with me. But the guys were even saying if you went to the middle or high lines, like the car got squirrely trying to get back on the gas. So it's just trying to keep that low line, and that's where the grip was to be able to launch off.
All right. Well, Sean, you got anything else?
You had a great run here, Josh. Congratulations on the top 3 finish here tonight. And good luck next week at Irwindale. Is there any shout-outs or thanks you'd like to give out to anyone?
Yeah, Granny Hips, Buckley, Walkers and Canes, the Racing School, Checkered Flag Auto Supply, you guys for doing the broadcast, and everybody that comes out and makes this a fun place to race.
All right, we'll see you next week, and good luck.
Thank you, sir.
All right, runner-up finisher Dan Butler. Let's drag him on in. Hey Dan, Sean and Will up in the booth with VRN. You got us?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Doing good. You come home second here tonight. You and Mike had a great race together, battling for the lead every single lap, it felt like. What do you think it would have took to get around Mike just one last time?
Yeah, it's the craziest thing. Seemed like every time I get the lead, I get a good run on him and I take the lead, and it just seemed like the car would push every time I get out front. I don't understand why. I just couldn't keep it down like I was when I was following him. So, of course, he's telling me when he was getting out front, his was getting real loose. So it's just a tough track. Trying so hard not to get into him. I don't want to take anybody out. I want to pass the right way. So it was fun. He's my boss. He definitely not going to wreck the boss. But it's cool to see TRS get 1-2 finish. And thank you guys for what you're doing tonight.
Now, Dan, how was that strategy you had there? Because you would get past him, but then it just seemed like he would just get speed out of nowhere and just get right back past you. What was your plan there? And did you just sort of near the end just decide, oh, I'm just gonna kind of run behind him? It's not worth racing him because he's just gonna get it right back.
Yeah, I was watching the laps, and he got under me at one point towards the end. That was he probably saw me I braked real early, tried to cut down and do a crossover, see what I could do, but I didn't get it the way I wanted to, and then I was kind of stuck behind him there, and just couldn't seem to get the run I was getting earlier. Faded back for a couple laps, trying to get some little more grip back on the tires, get the heat down a little. I did make a charge with like 3 to go. I did get right on him. I think I got on his outside there, and I'll coming to the checkers. I think maybe one more lap, we would have had a heck of a duel. But hats off to him, man. He outdrove me.
All right. Well, Sean, you got anything else?
Nope, just a good run here tonight, Dan. Is there any shout outs or thanks you'd like to give out to anyone?
Yeah, thanks for my mom, my sister. They usually watch every single week. There's a new broadcast team here, so I got them out the link late. So hopefully they watched. And the racing school. If you guys want to come drive a real race car, look us up at theracing.school.net or 877 CAN Race. You can drive a modified just like this in real life. Thanks, guys.
All right, have a good rest of your week, bud.
You too, guys.
All right, let's go ahead and drag your race winner, Mike Toshiro, up in here. Hey, Mike, Sean and Will up in the booth with VRN. You got us?
Got you guys.
Well, you're the 5th different winner this season. You got your first win of the season here tonight. How does it feel to win?
Feels good to get the win, especially at this track. This is a tough place. I won the Season 2 championship with OG, and since then, it's been pretty tough for me. Not many wins, and feels good to put the 33 back in victory lane.
Now you were racing your driver there, and he had times where he got under you and he was able to make a pass, but you always seemed to have that speed and just get right back up there. Where did you find that speed, and what was your plan long term in case he was able to hold the lead?
It was kind of tough. I really didn't have a plan. Seemed like when I was in the front, my rear end would get loose in the center of the corner, and then Dan would get the run underneath me. Once he got by me, his car would end up being tight, and then so he'd push. So it was kind of just at the end there, waited a couple laps to get the run back by him, so I wouldn't have to stay in front of him and hold him off very long for the win. So that was kind of my strategy, just to make a late pass and then hold on. But just everybody's car seemed to work a little bit different tonight at this track.
All right, well, that's all I got. You got anything else, Sean?
You had a dominating race here tonight, Mike. Congratulations on that. I think you led over 40 laps. You led exactly 40. So to come out here to a very difficult track and dominate and win, how does it feel?
Like I said, it feels great. Usually a pretty quick car, and had some bad luck lately in this league and another league. So just to be a dominant car tonight feels good. Puts me back in the driver's seat, and good for the company TRS to get 1-2 today. Dan did a great job in the 8 car, and just shout out to us, the TRS crew, and come on out, check us out at Thompson Speedway and drive a race car. You can drive this 33.
Alright, well next week we're heading to Irwindale for race number 6. What do you think is going to go on there?
I go into these every week, never knowing what's going on. I don't have favorite tracks or better tracks. I just go out and drive hard every week. So there's a few fast cars out here, and everybody's getting better throughout the seasons. So we're just going to hope to keep this domination going forward into next week.
Alright, Mike, well you have a good rest of your week. Is there any shout-outs or thanks you'd like to give out to anyone?
Yeah, like I said, the guys at OG, I'd like to shout out for you guys for broadcasting. And of course, the Racing School with a 1-2 finish tonight. Theracing.school.net. You can go on there, check out our drive packages. We got late models to open wheel modifieds, 4 modifieds in our fleet. Matter of fact, Dan's number 8, my 33, Alfie's number 1 are replicas of real cars that you can come out to Thompson and drive. So check us out at theracing.school.net. Give us a call at 1-877-CAN-RACE. And like I said, shout out to OG guys, and even Josh for finishing 3rd. Good run for him. And thank you guys for broadcasting.
All right. Have a good rest of your week, bud.
All right, thanks a lot. Catch you later.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in to tonight's broadcast here. I know I had a lot of fun watching this one. What about you, Will?
Oh, this was an amazing race. These drivers, they know what they're doing, and they were driving real well, real aggressive, just trying to. It's very entertaining.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. If you did enjoy, please comment, like, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. At not Langley. It's at oh, I can't remember what track Sim 500's at next week, but we'll see what happens when come Tuesdays. Thank you all for